canopy sits up on top, and only the little triangles go down inside. So it looks like that when you're done. Looks like I was a little bit off there, so the two sides are not symmetrical. Shame on you, Professor. Hold until glue sets. Well, I'm not actually going to hold it. I'm going to clamp it. So I'd put a clamp right there, and I'd put another clamp right there to hold that. Okay, and let that dry over here, out of the way. Step number 18. Use the dot, the back of the canopy, for positioning the leading edge of the wing. Glue in place, making sure the wings are centered and at right angles to the fuselage. Apply glue and slide the tail into the back of the fuselage so that the trailing edges align. So in other words, we're going to put these two pieces on. Okay, my first is I'm going to put glue in this area right here. This is where the wing goes. And just to be extra sure, I'm going to put it where I'm going to glue here too, so make sure I get a nice coating of glue. Oops, didn't want to do that. Now make sure you align the leading edge, and the leading edge is the double thick one, remember, and make sure that that crease is on the bottom here, so the wing is on the right way. Line it up with the center right there behind the canopy, and the center line should go right down the middle so that your wing is on at a right angle on the plane, so it looks perpendicular from here to here. That should be a right angle, it shouldn't be crooked. Does that look about right? Yeah, that looks about right. And then make sure you've got a good bond all the way along there. Lastly, you're going to take this part, make a good coat of glue there, and there. And a good coat of glue here, and here. And put the tail in. Make sure the line's here in the back. And then once you make sure that, oops, it's got a little bit coming back just a hair. Okay, there we go. Okay, that's enough for the clips. Now this is a Merganser plane. Now there's one step still lacking, and that's the trimming of the nose right here. But as you can see, the wing is perpendicular. See how the tail looks here, how it's lined up at the back. The leading edge is folded. There's cuts here on the control surfaces for adjusting the trim of the plane on all of these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 control surfaces. The canopy matches up with the leading edge of the wing. The long part of the canopy is toward the front, and that's about the general proportions of the plane. We go to step 19, which is measure and cut the front of the fuselage diagonally along a heavy line to finish the nose. Basically, they want us to come in 2 inches from the tip and make a mark. 2 inches is right in there. So 2 inches is right there. Come on, baby. Well, this might be better done on the corner of the table also, because it's hard to work with the plane once it's made. And we make a line from there to the tip of the plane. Doesn't have to be exact tip of the plane. Might leave just a hair of space there. So. This is tricky because you're folding along 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces of paper. You're trying to cut 8 pieces of paper at once. So it takes a strong hand here to do this without wrecking the plane. So we come in. Let's see, what's the best way to do this? Probably since I'm right-handed, I should have done it on the other side. Oh well. We'll make a go of it here, the old college try. Perfect. Straighten out everything else. Step 19. Step 20 is adjust the dihedral, or the upward slanting of the wings and the horizontal tail. They like the plane to look like that. Now, that, my friends, is what the Merganser should look like when you're finished making it. Note the width of the fuselage, the depth of the fuselage, the location of the canopy, the orientation of the wings, where everything is cut. And that's about as good as I could expect of any plane made in this class. Thank you for your attention and good luck making your airplanes.